every pixel in this picture is either red or blue, can you prove that there has to be a rectangle where all four vertices have the same color? I'm sure if we looked hard enough in this picture, we could find one that's got red vertices and find one that has blue. But how do you know if I switch the pixels around, you'll still be able to do that? Pause the video to think about it, because I'm going to give a proof or an explanation that would work no matter what the colors are. This is often called mathematical problem solving, where the problem's not too complicated, but to give a convincing answer, you really have to think about it for a while. Here's a solution I came up with. Let's just focus on these grid lines. Choose any grid you want in the plane, and let's think about what happens in these three spots here. We either have red, 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 or blue, 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 or red, blue, red. There's only a few different options. In fact, if you think about it, we only have 2 choices for each of these spots for a total of 8 different options. But because we have infinitely many of these things, like here's one, here's another, this goes on forever and ever. If we only have 8 options for what to put there, there's going to have to be some sort of repeat. But anytime we have a repeat, that's going to give us a rectangle somewhere where we have all 4 corners the same color. For instance, let's say we had a repeat of BRB, and maybe the first one happens here and the other happens, I don't know, way down the line, but it happens somewhere else. Well, because we have B's in the corners, that's going to give us a blue rectangle. And you can check that no matter which of these things you try, you're always going to get some rectangle with all 4 corners the same color. The solution doesn't sound so bad when you hear it, but the hard part is coming up with it. I was working on this problem with a student in our problem solving class, and our first idea we had was only to look at kind of 2 things, like RB, BB, and kind of see what could happen there, and that wasn't enough to solve the problem. We were stuck for a while because we didn't think that going to 3 would help very much, but it turns out that it did. Math can be like that sometimes. You don't know what's going to be needed to solve the problem. If you like these sorts of puzzles or want to just learn more about math in general, hit follow and give me a comment. Tell me what sort of content you'd love to see. Thanks for watching.